Hello, this has been another action-packed year at the city. We've seen light rail open, the Star Casino's tower's been rejected, lockout laws have been repealed, we've created new parks and sporting fields, we've installed an air quality monitor in the CBD, we've completed the Green Square trunk drain, the sexy drain, to stop the area from flooding, and we've cut the ribbon on our new rainbow crossing. Climate action continues to be our top priority. Our state is facing unprecedented catastrophic fire events and our water stores are at critical levels. That's why we're campaigning to have our water recycling project at Green Square expanded, and we've laid the groundwork for a water recycling network here in our CBD by installing recycling water pipes below the new CBD rail line in George Street. The very exciting news is that by next year, in July 2020, we'll be powering with 100% renewable electricity here in the city in all our operations, and we will reach our goal of reducing our emissions by 70%, which had been 2030. We're going to reach that goal by 2024, 6 years early. We're saving our ratepayers $500,000 each year for 10 years, and we're sourcing our renewable energy from regional areas, from wind farms in Glen Innes and solar farms in Wagga Wagga and Shoalhaven.
We've also worked with the biggest building owners, offices, apartments and tourist attractions to help them cut their emissions, reduce their water usage and remove single-use plastic.
And next year we are hosting a very important Sydney Climate Summit and C40 Women's Conference here in the City of Sydney, so we can talk about the action we're taking on climate change and we can learn from other city leaders about the action they are taking. This is particularly in the face of inaction from national governments around the globe.
The recent bushfires have shown us just how important it is to be armed with vital information about the quality of our air. This year we successfully lobbied Environment Minister Matt Keane for an air quality monitor to be installed in the city. It will continue to provide us with vital information on what air quality is like to help direct decisions on tree planting, development, traffic management plans that give Sydney clean air and clear skies.
This year we announced our new Eora Journey Harbour Walk, topped off with the beautiful artwork Barra. It's a powerful work that reflects our ongoing commitment to celebrating the heritage and culture of First Nations people. And just last month we opened our state-of-the-art Darling Square Library, located on 2 floors of the Exchange, an incredible building designed by Kengo Kuma and Associates, home to over 42,000 books, Wi-Fi of course, a space, 3D printers and children's areas. And it's the latest in our network of 9 libraries, including the award-winning Green Square Library that just celebrated its first birthday.
And earlier this year we purchased the iconic Customs House and Circular Quay from the federal government, ensuring it's retained for public use as a library, cultural centre and exhibition space.
In September we welcomed a $7.5 million grant to fund crucial cycling connections in our bike network. We now have 15.4 kilometres of separated cycleways and 60 kilometres of shared paths that are used by more than 7,000 commuters to our city every day.
We're continuing to lobby for metro stations at Pyrmont and Zetland, and we want to see a trackless tram to Green Square. We have had a commitment from government that the Alexandria to Moore Park connector will not be cutting a swathe through the area and taking down all our trees, although we are still concerned that there's clear ways proposed and we're lobbying to try and stop that.
In the last 18 months, open space in our area has increased by 9 hectares, equivalent to providing around about 2 new Redfern parks, and we're working to deliver another 14 hectares over the next 5 years. This year we opened the Francis Newton Reserve on Palmer Street in Darlinghurst and the $12 million Perry Park Recreation Centre in Alexandria, which includes 2 indoor courts and 2 outdoor courts.
We're also supplementing traditional sports fields with installing synthetic multi-purpose fields, and we've worked with the Potts Point community to establish a new community garden.
The heartbeat of any great city is found in its creative and nightlife. The city contributed to the New South Wales Parliamentary inquiry into Sydney's nighttime economy that led to, finally, the repeal of the lockout laws, a significant step towards breathing life back into our nighttime economy. And in May, Council endorsed our late night development control plan that will see 24-hour trading across the entire CBD, 2 a.m. opening hours on our high streets, and new late night trading areas in Barangaroo, Green Square, as well as an exciting new cultural precinct in an industrial part of Alexandria.
We've invested $45 million into the city's cultural life, sponsoring amazing festivals like Yabun Indigenous celebrations and 5 Art and About projects. And we supported the Sydney Gay Lesbian Mardi Gras with the $50,000 cash to support their successful bid for World Pride 2023.
This year we've continued to work for affordable housing. We're working with all those Waterloo tenants to ensure we get the best outcome on that Waterloo public housing site. I went with the other capital city Lord Mayors to Canberra to lobby 3 federal ministers about contributing to that project. And we've contributed to a number of affordable housing projects that are in construction in South Sydney.
And we ran the Alternative Housing Ideas Challenge, which attracted more than 230 submissions of new and innovative housing models to increase alternative and affordable housing supply across the city and reduce housing stress.
I'm looking forward to joining you at many more fantastic openings next year, especially our new aquatic centre in Gunyama Park, our new skate parks and our new Cutler Footway. It's been terrific to work with so many of you as we develop our long-term plans for Sustainable Sydney 2050. Thank you for supporting the city during 2019. I hope you all have a wonderful summer break and I'm looking forward to working with you in 2020.